Okay, I'm just going to do a quick little with all the times I've played the game and done the same missions for my dailies over and over again, I've found certain little ins and outs of best locations for certain things. So I thought I'd share what I've found. And by all means, if you play the game and you've found a really cool location to pull off one of your daily objectives or a certain sort of thing, then by all means share it in the comment section. But today's challenges, the Ministry of Civic Management. Now I'm concerned that that one's not going to allow me to do it because of the spelling, but that is in the north. I'll show you, it's just photographed building. Defeat Albion with hijacked drones. I can show you some really cool spots for that. Destroy trucks, which is what I'm going to do first. Trucks are a pain. Try and get them, excuse me, to spawn. Knock out enemies with melee attacks. That can be done pretty much anywhere because it doesn't matter. So long as it's an enemy, so police, Albion, and Kelly, they can all be used. And use takedowns for undetected in a co-op mission. I'm not even going to bother attempting that one because it's such a pain in the butt. The easiest way is to do that first co-op mission. Send your spider bot in, and you cannot hack them to distract them because then you're detected. You have to go in without being detected and then take them down, and your spider bot is the easiest way to do it. Defeat Albion enemies. I'm at 14 already, so doing the use hijack drones for 10, that'll give me an extra 10 on that. Kelly enemies, I could use the, knockout enemies with melee attacks. I could use that on Kelly, so I get another 10 on that one. Destroy drones, that could be done anywhere, but my tip for that one is call a CT drone, counterterrorism drone, from the drone stations, and just, if you're on top of the building or a construction drone, just hover up nice and high, hijack one of those and just use its rockets to auto lock onto the smaller drone. Don't go for the bigger ones, go for the little, like the news drones and stuff like that. They just get taken out with one rocket, the drone actually locks onto them and all that. So that's not too bad. Recruit two new operatives. I'm gonna show you the trick that I do with that, and it's the least painful way I find to do it. I'll show you that right now actually. Recruit two new operatives. So what I'll do is I'll run them around the streets and I'll find a person on the street that is literally like those two right there. 1 point to recruit. I don't care what the skills or anything, because literally what I'm doing is I'm gonna come in here like this one here. She's got literally no benefits. Unless it's gonna be fodder, you know, to get killed, it's literally 1 point to recruit her, and she's got hiccups. So I'll just recruit her. It costs me 1 point. But then I can instantly, once I've recruited her, just go in and retire that operative. So then she's no longer on my list. But it still comes up in the challenges that I've recruited one. There. And just do that twice. So while you're on your rounds looking for operatives, just make sure you save. I normally save 1 or 2. A couple of level, like 1 rep point recruits. It's so handy to have them, so when you get that challenge, again, recruit it. It'll then at the top, it only costs me 1 point, which is the minimum you can get. I don't think you can get zeros. And then you just straight in, retire, done. And of course it was a high level challenge. I'm maxed out, so I can't level up again. But this a high level one, which will get you pretty close to a level up. So for example, if you come to anything there, it's a 250 pointer, and each level is 300 points. So it costs you two reps, but if you manage to rank up, and depending on what rank you're on, you can get 8 points, or if you're further down, you can get, I think some of them are 6. No, they look like they're all 8 actually. Yeah, they look like they're all 8. So for the cost of 2, you could make 8. So getting 6 is better than costing you, for example, if there were 2s. 4, costing you 4 to get 8, it's only a profit of 4, so it's like, there's no real point in doing it that way. So keep your eye open, so when you're going around, just every now and then, like she's a 3, not interested. She's a 2, could grab it, but a 2, not so good. Ideally you want to find one that's a 1. So the fact that they added it, when you look at them, the fact that it tells you now what they are, is so handy. But I've come down here because this area here is a really good spot for trucks. I find coming down this road, there's one there. So going this road here, along the side of the park, in fact, and there's another one there. I seem to find a heap of trucks, and there is a drone station up on that roof. There's no cameras to see it, so what I normally just do is grab that drone and send it up. Call a cargo drone. Ah, there it is. Send it down to me. And then I'm going to hide on the roof where that actual station is. Grab that here. Grab it. Fly up. Let's quickly do this. That one. That one. Yeah, I'm hoping the stream still hears me. So. And then from here, while staying on the drone, just going to go there. CT drone. It should come in that direction. Oh, there it is. And this one here. No, that's not it. Drone I called. I can tell that's not the drone I called because it doesn't have. When I go into it, it doesn't have the missiles. I cannot switch it to missiles. Hey viewer, hope you can hear me. I switched the mute on for the game chat. Try another one. Cool. There. Oh, it does have the drone. Okay. Oh yeah, I turned that off, didn't I? But see how it's locking onto the drones? You use this drone to take out the other drones. And because I'm on the roof, I should ideally be further back. It shouldn't be too bad, but... And this road here, I seem to find a heap of trucks coming down here. And this road here, I seem to get a few. So I'll bring up the map and show you where it is. Just down here. It's near where you do one of the actual city events. One of the city events actually spawns in just in here. But I seem to find like a decent amount of trucks here. Everywhere else I go, it's like I hardly ever find trucks. Here comes 2 now. So just gotta get it to lock onto the trucks. Truck. Got recharge, and I'm on the roof so that the police and all that don't target me. 2. And just to make sure, go into challenges, destroy trucks. It didn't count them. Why not? What the? Why are you not counting those 2 trucks I just destroyed? Shoot that. There should be at least 1 drone. This is why I don't normally play in a public lobby, because so often that sort of crap will happen. I just destroyed 2 trucks and it is not counting them. But this, anyway, this area here, it's a van. Is I found the best spot to come if you're desperate to find trucks. They do spawn everywhere, but I found here's the best spot for it. These sort of drones like that one there will take 2 rockets, 3 rockets to destroy. But these little ones like that one, 1 rocket is destroyed. It makes it super easy to get the drones.
Come in, dispatch. Drones are en route to suspect. Over.
Off this drone here.
Where did they go?
And I start losing the one to level. Now for the other one that I was going to talk, the Albion takedowns, or the where is it? I could have sworn one of them was. I could have sworn one of the dailies was Albions with hijacked drones. Oh, it is. Use hijacked drones to defeat Albion 3 of 10. 3? Oh, there must have been someone in that truck. Okay. So it's obvious I took... Okay, whatever game. But the best spot for the Albion ones is any of the Albion hotspots. But I find if you go to my usual spot, which is Scotland Yard, grab yourself a riot drone, fly it into the building, go ham. When they destroy it, grab another one. The management center, which is the current one, is that one. That one, no, not that one. It's up here somewhere. Let me just find it. British Museum. Square. Medical center. I wish they had some sort of key or something that we get like a list where you just scroll through the like places you're looking for. It's up here somewhere. And I know it's a red building. I'm pretty sure it's a red building. College of London. Library. Oh, there it is. Ministry of Civic Management. I'm pretty sure that's the building it's referring to. The problem is it's not written as, yeah, Ministry of Civic MGMT Management. I'm hoping that they haven't done what they were doing with the library and given you the incorrect thing. Nearest station is... that one. With the photographs, you just got to photograph the thing. To destroy the trucks, I do not know why those two did not count. They were perfect takedowns, and it's just destroy trucks. It's not a particular kind of truck or anything, so I don't know. I also tried... Okay, I'll just fly to him. Fly to him. So here, there's a truck right here. If I hack it, normally just going backwards and forward a couple of times, the driver will then stop it, hop out. Then you can just jump around the front, and depending on what weapons you've got on your character, if you've got a decent weapon, you could just use like the grenade launcher or something like that to destroy it. But those drones there, have them. Now this one does not. This one only has machine guns. That's why I normally call my own. But I normally use the drones, so I'm not wasting my ammo. Okay, that should count because that's flames. It's destroyed. See, now it's telling me 3, so now it's oh, okay. So the 2 that I got before just counted. So it is buggy, but okay. Now where was I heading? Oh, to this place to photograph it, wasn't I? Okay. Working on my way so I don't get a 1 to level. Let's grab this car and drive. And for anyone who's curious on what the car handling is like, it's, if you haven't played it, it's not Grand Theft Auto by any means, but it's not arcade either. It's kind of like an in-between. It actually feels really good if you drive a car like you would normally drive a car. Left police officer. No, wrong one. Okay, lucky I hacked that one. Hold down on the D-pad, bring up your camera. Is it gonna let me? I'm assuming this is all the same building. Take a photograph, cross your fingers, it counted. So you don't have to finish the downloading part. So as soon as the thing pops up saying you've done it, back out. That's done. And yeah, the undetected, it's not a stealth takedown, it's an undetected takedown. So you cannot be spotted, or like if you hack someone to distract them, that's been detected. You were detected. They don't know it's you, but you were they sensed something was off, so that won't count. So you cannot use your distract. You have to go in and stealthily take them down. So to be like walking up behind them like this, do that takedown without them of spotting me in the first place. But because I obviously came from the front, that person would have spotted me. No good. What's your abilities? No good. Yeah, 5 points. Not worth it. Yeah, the cheapo characters, I literally look at them, do the hair, is it a 1-pointer? Do they only cost 1 point to recruit? If it's a yes, it doesn't matter on their abilities, and keep ideally 2 on your list, so that when the daily challenge comes around of recruit 2 new recruits, if you've got a little bit of XP bar filled up, that'll fill it up. You get a new level and new points back. Well, that's pretty much all I want to do with this stream. If you have, like, if we go into tech, if you have that drone there, that one there, you can just hack the ones on the street. But the ones that you call from the drone stations, which are those little platforms, which are near me, no there's not. They seem to always come with the missiles or missiles, but the ones I hack off the street, no, he's too fat. He's too fat. Oh, that one there. There we go. If I hack this one here, if I tap up on the D-pad, as you can see, or down, it's not let me switch to missiles. So this one obviously doesn't have missiles. That's why I would normally find myself a drone station. This way here, because there's one over here. See, there's another one. If I grab this one as well, oh, I can't, it's too soon. Oh, there's one right there. So that's, and if you press and hold the left shoulder to call out thing, you get the choice: chase, riot, CT, or cargo. The CT is counterterrorism, riot is the right drone. So you push circle to call that one. That's chase drone. So the bright lights are usually chase drones. Just to prove it, there you go. The fat ones, sorry, the bird looking ones are the counterterrorisms, which is what we called out. If I hack this one here, which is what I called out, it's telling me now. If I tap up on the D-pad, I got missiles. And that's what I use to lock onto like that drone. Boom. Oh. That's the easiest way to take out trucks
Control,
or
we have a
cars,
visual on the suspect.
unless it's taken out in a certain way. But there's 20 minutes. Again, maybe not what I've got on once a level. But Titus Park is a good area for finding the trucks. That area. It doesn't have to be at that park, but that area. It's an industrial area. Trucks go to the industrial areas. So I went there in the hopes that they would spawn there, and I did happen to find quite a few more drone trucks in that area. Scotland Yard, I find, is a lot of cop cars, a lot of Albion cars there, which is handy. If they need to destroy Albion cars, go there and do it. That main road out the front, you do get the occasional truck.
That's it. I'm calling off the pursuit.
So that's why I find that's the best area. And that car driving off like that when there's other people in the lobby is annoying. That's why I normally go to private lobbies. It's so much buggier in public lobbies than it is in private lobbies. So that's a tip as well. If you want it to be less buggy, go to an invite only or a friends only session. You'll get a lot less bugs, because I don't know where these two guys are from, what region, and if they're on the other side of the planet, that can cause some lag, and the game does not like lag. Well, I'm going to call it 22 minutes. But I thought I'd just quickly show the location. I'll bring up that map so you can see where the Titus Park is. It's down here near the Spider Arena, just to the right of it, so that area. This main road that the station is on, and all the way up here, is a good area for trucks. No area is perfect, but that I've found you find a good supply of trucks. Even if you destroy them, you sit there for a little bit longer, some more will turn up. Police cars, Scotland Yard. Albion cars, Scotland Yard. I don't recommend going after Kelly cars because half the time they don't count. Taking out the captains undetected is over here in this park just there. If you go to that Puzzle Fox one there, I showed that in my last stream. And if you're wondering the co-op missions, the first one is in this area here, and if you're detected, it will then send you to that building there. If you're not detected, it sends you this way, down this way, and to I believe it's that area. So the first guy you got to take down is roughly where that kick up is, and the other guy is across the water. So if I spin it around, there's like a pier or something just here. He's like right there somewhere. So if you can do the first mission in the co-ops without being detected, you'll end up here, taking them out at your own leisure. If you're detected, you get sent up to the bathhouses, which is in the opposite direction, and there's like 20 guys. So I'm going to call it 23 minutes, or 24 minutes. Everyone stay safe. I will catch you all next time.